But do we think it would be valuable for you if I show you how you can find leads with AI? Have you ever, yes, that's a one, yes. Okay. So have you ever think, how do I find brokers? Welcome, Samantha. I love seeing you here, Samantha Katz. Have you ever think, how do I find brokers with AI? How do I find sellers, buyers, lenders, investors? How do I do that? Have you ever think about that? Please type yes, no on the chat. We are going to do that today. What else we're going to do it? Okay, wait. I missed the other thing. What about finding listings and properties? Are you able to find listings and properties with AI and do follow-up with these brokers? Do follow-ups with the properties and the listing? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Now, there are two ways that you can do that, of course. You can do it the same way that you have been doing it right now, which is just going to Craigslist or going to Zillow or going to whatever website you go, find the listing and then underwrite it, put it on a spreadsheet, or you can use AI. So today, we're going to use AI to do that. Okay? And my goal is that you do it now. That you do it now, which means that you're going to do it with me. Because, guys, right now, the people winning in real estate and the people that is going to win in real estate for the next 12 months are not the smartest people. They're going to be the fastest. Type on the chat fast. Type on the chat fast. They're going to be the fastest. Okay. If you're still stuck doing the same thing over and over and you're not using AI, that's when you're going to be way behind. So we're going to start with, what about if we start showing, I need AI to set up my AI. Yes, you can have a little bit of AI to set up your AI, Douglas. I'm going to start sharing my screen and I'm going to show you what is my goal for you. And my goal is that you build everything that I mentioned, that you build it fully automized. Fully automized. What does that mean? I'm going to show you pieces right now. I'm going to show you how you can find the leads. I'm going to show you how you can connect with the brokers. I'm going to show you how you can make that a task. Okay? So you can have all that running at night. And then you wake up in the morning and everything there is done. How would that feel for you? How would that feel for you if you leave AI working at night on doing all these underwritings and finding all these properties, and then you just wake up and you see everything there. And you just have to review it and see, okay, I like this, I don't like it. Send an LOI. Yeah. How would that feel? And then you go and just take your coffee while AI is working. Take your coffee while AI is working. So this is my goal for you, is that you build something. I'm going to share my screen like this, which is what we are building, which is a customized. Look at this. I want you to understand what is this. Okay. And I want you to picture yourself, okay, with something like this, with your logo, with your face, whatever you like. But this is a dashboard that is connecting agents, okay? Several different agents that I can show you. I'm going to show you pieces right now, okay? That is running the acquisition, which is finding deals, finding leads, okay? And just at the end, what you want is to buy properties, right? Is that what you want? Buy properties, buy houses, okay? Whatever. We're in real estate, but you could be buying whatever. Okay. So this is what it does, and you can build something very similar. We're going to need cloud code. which we're not going to use today, but I'm going to show you on the back end how you can start doing pieces of this. In order for you to do this, you're going to need a little more like 30 days, which it sounds a lot right now to me, 30 days. However, okay, you are not going to need a team of 5 analysts to underwrite all the deals. Does that make sense, everybody? Would you like that? Yes, I just say one yes. Okay. So what does this do? So in this here, you can see here, there is an auto scanning on the email. So what this is doing is that it's going to the main emails where brokers are sending all the deals. So if you have deals in your inboxing, how do you find those deals? You go, you open the inbox, you read the email. Is that right? You download the OM. Yes, is that how you do it right now? Okay, well, that's not really the way that the top 1% real estate investors are going to do it, right? And you are, because you're here and you show up, give yourself a round of applause. That's not how you are going to do it. So this is going to scan the emails, okay? And it's going to find every day, or you can set up to, you can ask your agent to run it anytime, right? And your agent is going to scan everything that is in your inbox on your emails, The other way that we have it as well is that we have it to check the websites that we mostly use, for finding deals. So type on the chat, what websites do you use for finding the deals? We use Craigslist, we use LoopNet, we use Conversations with Brokers as well, CoStar as well, LoopNet, Craigslist, okay. Zillow. Does anybody here use Zillow to find houses, single family? Marcus Amelia Shop, yes. Craigslist Intelligent. Craigslist Intelligent is a good one, but you can also set it up like this. But the idea is that this is actually looking, right, scraping all the deals that are in the MLS as well, okay? They're scraping all the deals that are daily. Okay. Now, the way that I like this, okay? We have a few other things with brokers that is part of our priority list, okay? We have some analytics here, but let me go back. But in this case, one of the things that I like is that I ask my agent to give me or to show me only things that meets on my criteria. So if you're buying something, it's important that you define what you're buying. You cannot be buying single family homes and 1,000 apartments, multifamily apartments, right? So you have a criteria box. And in that criteria box, okay, you want your agent to be able to filter for you what you can buy, right? You don't want your agent to give you everything. Everything. It's going to give you everything that is on the planet. You don't need that. You need only things that fits into your criteria. Okay? In my case, for example, my criteria is I buy in certain states. Okay, there are 5 states that we buy. There are 100 units plus. There needs to be more than 1980s or 1990s. There are certain criteria box. So we set up, I'm going to show you how you can set up your criteria box, okay, inside the agent. And then it's going to tell me if it's 85% into my criteria box or does not meet my criteria box. So if it doesn't meet my criteria box, I still have it there. But because it could be that I want to see it or not. Okay, I just don't want to miss it. But if it marks my criteria box, I want you to see this. It can actually show me to run an institutional underwriting. So someone here was saying that they don't want to do Excels anymore. Well, I'm going to show you how you cannot do Excels anymore. Okay. So this is going to run what is called a napkin underwriting. And it's going to show on the screen. This is your napkin underwriting. This is the napkin sensitivity analysis, market rent analysis. It's running the market rent analysis. And this is the basics on the napkin analysis from this. If you want to, you can actually run Excel, a full Excel. Okay. There is not any specific Excel template. Okay. I'm going to give you the prompt of the Excel that I like, which is very, very institutional. Okay. And full disclosure, okay, this is going to automate probably 70 or 80%. I know your mind is blowing. This is automized probably 70 or 80% of whatever you're doing on the acquisition is going to replace the analyst. However, okay, the other 30% is still there, right? And what are those things? Your conversations, human conversations, we talk about that, human conversations, this is not replaceable. This is not replaceable, okay? So now we want to talk to humans, right? Yes, I see all your faces. Paul, Jamie, say hi here. I've just stopped sharing the screen so I can see your faces. April, I love it if you were here. Please do the winning victory pose. Victory pose, everybody. This is victory. How would you feel after you set up all this in 30 days? This is how you will feel. Victory, completely victory. Okay. Now, you still need to use your human brain to filter, okay, the things that the AI is giving you. It's going to give you 70% of the work. Okay? That means that you are the one making the decision of which LOIs. I was talking to someone, and remember, if you were here yesterday, that I said that the difference with an AI agent and an AI chatbot is the agent has a job. So if the job of the agent is to find a deal in that criteria box, the agent can decide to send an email to the broker and put an LOI. It can't. So you have to make sure to tell your agent what they can do and what cannot do, because your agent is like a very, very, very good and proactive employee. A proactive employee. So you have to tell your agent what things cannot do if you don't want to. Okay. So that's how with the dashboard I control my agent too. And then if we want to send an LOI, we can tell the agent to draft an LOI and send it for us. Okay. But it's important to stop there, have conversations with the broker. The Excels, I have never, ever, ever seen an Excel done by AI that is wrong, that the cells are wrong or they I haven't seen it. However, what is wrong sometimes are the assumptions. Okay? So I'm not here to teach multifamily. You guys should be already know. If you're here is to learn how to speed up this process. Okay. So you know, and you should know what are the things that you need to check in your underwriting before you submit that LOI. And if you know what those red flags are, then you just tell AI, these are all my red flags. Mm-hmm. These are all my red flags. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna answer questions for VIP. I see a lot of questions here, okay? But I want to start doing this first. The first thing that we're going to do is that today we're going to stay with only two AI tools. Okay, forget about everything else. Whoever has Claude, go to Claude. Whoever set up Manos, go to Manos. That's it. That's what we're going to do. Just type 1 when you are ready. I just need you to open Manos. Need you to open Manos. If you have Manos set up, and if you have Claude, you just open Claude. I have both. Okay, I only see a few ones. If you are not ready, you still have time. And I'm going to give you a prompt. Right now, we're going to work with prompts. Your goal is not to use prompts anymore. Please raise your hand if you're clear with what I'm saying. Right now, I'm going to use prompts, but with agents, your goal is not to use prompts anymore. Just one time. Yes? Okay. Thank you, Leonie. Thank you. That's your goal. Okay. But we're going to start with the prompt because that's how you start. You're going to use, if you have Manos open, okay, you're going to go and you're going to type this prompt that I have here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this prompt and I'm going to put it on the chat. There you go. The prompt is on the chat. And while you're copying that, I will share my screen and I will do it myself. And since you guys are doing both, I'm going to do both. Okay, I have here Manus. And I have here Claude. Okay, let me... Douglas, yes, you can. Can we add that to the prompt link? Yes, everybody on the VIPs, you guys are going to get these prompts in your folder. I just need you to do it now. I just need you to do it now. Just copy that prompt and put it on Manus or put it on Claude. If you if you use Claude, okay, and you use Chrome, there is a really good, you need to download, by the way, is a Chrome extension for Claude in order for you to use the code word and the code. No need to do it right now. Type yes if you have the prompt running, and it's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to take a little bit of time. See? This is mine, okay? This is mine that I'm running on Manus. Yes, yes, April, yes. This is mine running on Manus, okay? This is what's happening right now. Let me see, go to Crexy. Okay. This is what is happening, guys. Do you see here at the top, it says 200 Texas multifamily? It says here, Scrape, Texas. It says here. Okay. This is what Manos is doing. It's going into my browser. I'm not doing anything. It's just going into my browser and it's actually searching in Texas all the multifamily properties for me. This is what it's doing. It's telling you here, you can see. You can see. Now, open the multifamily group team page to recover the broker names because the prompt says, give me the names of the brokers, right? If your Claude is saying that it's not able to browse on the web, could be for two reasons. One, because you need to give Claude permission, okay, to browse on the web. You need to give permission to browse on the web. And if you decide that Claude is your tool to go, okay, then I would recommend that you download the extension for Chrome, because for Chrome, and you download the extension, I'm going to show you how it looks like, because it's going to be easier for you to do it in Claude that way. but you need to give them permission. Now, this is going to take a little bit of time because I asked for a lot of properties, but as you can see, it's looking for 100 plus, and it's doing the work there. Now we can take a break and wait. Well, AI is doing all the work for us. I have here, okay, I have here a list. Are you seeing my screen? Okay, I'm gonna do this. If you guys had it running, okay, please type 1 on the chat if you guys have it running right now. Yes, it's running. Okay, perfect. Shirley, good job. Tony, good job. James, Pamela, Jonathan, perfect. Okay. But this is how you, like, at this point, sometimes I feel like, because I'm doing this with AI all the time and I have several screens open, sometimes I feel like AI is running slow. But if you think about how much time would this take you, I couldn't be talking to you what I'm doing if I have to do this myself. No, you do not need to log in into Crexi. No, you do not need to log in into Crexi. And if Manus or Claude finds a way that they cannot do something, what's going to happen is that it can ask you. Okay, it will ask you if it needs some permission or something like that. Okay. Now, the people that is running that, okay, you do not need to sit and wait. You can do something else. Okay. So right now, we're going to do something else while this is running, okay, and finding your properties. What we are going to do is I'm going to give you another prompt, and then you can go, okay, and okay, this is, can you see my screen? Yes? You miss it? Raise your hand if you can see my screen. Good, good. This is Chrome extension. If you're using Chrome, this is the Chrome extension that I'm talking about, because this already downloaded in my computer. Okay, this is the Chrome extension for Claude, and you can see here that it has 3 tabs: chat, cowork, and code. We are not doing code today. Okay? That's a little bit more advanced, but we have cowork and we have chat. Okay, in order for you to run, and the best way for you to run this with an agent is with a cowork. Okay, and the cowork already give me a few properties here. Okay, I think it's still running. I think it's still running here. Okay, it only has 13, but you need to have this extension in order to run it better with Claude. Now, if you're in Manus, I want to show you another prompt that you can use while Manus is looking for your Crexi deals. When Manus is looking for your Crexi deals, I want to give you another prompt. So now what you're going to do is that you're going to find brokers. Do you need to talk to brokers? Do you need to reach out to brokers to give you off-market deals? Because there are different type of deals. You have the deals that you're going to find in Crexi and LoopNet, Zillow, all those deals. And there are the deals that come direct from the brokers, and you need to start creating those relationships. So if you're in real estate, you understand how important is creating relationships in real estate. So now I'm going to give you the second prompt, and the second prompt is to build your brokers. You're going to copy this Here it is. Oh, by the way, you can just say this to the, I'm gonna share this prompt here, but the only thing you have to say is like, find me 200 commercial real estate brokers, 100 commercial real estate brokers, 50 commercial real estate brokers, whatever amount of brokers you want. Tell specifically the city that you're working with, okay? And for each broker, build their brokerage firm, email address, phone number, if it's available, and LinkedIn profile. And LinkedIn profile. And for the VIPs, if you need help, okay, this is the thing. Guys, you are gonna be able to do so many things with AI. So many, okay? And now with this 3 days challenge, I'm helping you to see what are all the possibilities. Okay? It is definitely easier. It is definitely easier if you do it with someone like me or with a coach, because at the beginning you're going to find those things because you're setting up all this. Okay. Now, the reason I started yesterday with your executive assistant, you understand? Do you know why? It's because I want you to make more time so you don't have to do small things that your AI executive assistant can do. So now you can take the time to do these things. These things are the ones that are going to make you money. Say money on the chat. Whoever wants to make money. It's going to make you money. It's going to make you time. Exactly. Money. Money. So that's why it's important that you do it with us. Okay. Now, I'm going to run the prompt for the broker. Okay. And I'm going to change it a little bit because I don't want to have to wait 10 long minutes or minutes to give me a list. So I'm just going to ask for 50 brokers in the Houston area. I'm just going to ask that. I'm going to share my screen so you guys see it. I'm gonna ask for the 50 brokers. As you know, I have all my connectors here, my browser, so Manus can take over my browser if you need it, and then I go. And now it's initiating the computer. Okay. What is gonna happen is that it's gonna open another tab here. It's gonna open another tab here, is there? And it's looking for the brokers. You see here, this is what's happening right now inside the computer. I'm not doing anything, just the agent is looking for the information. It's asking me to authorize. Do you see this? This is what I'm saying. Now I authorize and now it's running. Now I give them permission to use my browser and now it's running. There it is. There it is. Now this could sound like it's a long time, okay? But if you have, which is my goal, that if you have an agent running this in automatic, then you can do this at night, or you could be doing something else. Like while this is running, you could be talking to brokers. You can be closing deals. Yep. Kim, how's it going for you? Still with Claude? Remember, for the VIPs, you guys can go to a breakout room later today, and we have a full VIP session later as well. This is also remember that there is a big difference between playing with AI and actually making money with AI. My goal is that you are not playing with AI. My goal is that you set up your system so AI is running your business. Okay, so kudos to you guys for investing in yourself and being here on this call, because the real estate investors that are here in this call and they do it, they make it happen, are the ones that are going to buy those deals, because everybody's looking for the same Craigslist, LoopNet. Everybody here, we have 200 people here, and if everybody is looking into Houston, okay, everybody's going to find the same deals. Who is going to win the deal? Who is going to win the deal? The one that is, that Dean said is going to win the deal. Why? Because you guys are going to be the faster. You guys are going to have your agent set up. And next year, we're going to come back, hopefully, to this challenge. You guys can come back as agents with your business built, what everybody else is still waiting, thinking how to do it. Yes, Ryan, Lillian. Let me show you some of the results that I have. Show you some of the results that I have. Let me see what I got. Okay, I have here multifamily brokers. Okay, let me see. I have here multifamily brokers. I have this list. This is Austin. Okay, I got everybody here. Some of them have LinkedIn profile. Still scraping some of the other ones. I got my list. I can download my list, save it on Google Drive. What can I do now with this list? Everybody, what can I do now with this list? Call? Okay, yes, I can. Email them? Yeah, but that would be a lot of work. Renee, if I have to email, how would you feel you have to email 200 brokers for the agent to do it? Of course. Yes, have the agent email everybody. So there are a few things you can let the computer run. Guys, don't worry about that. Let the agent run. Let the agent run. What we're going to do next, okay? And just let a computer run, but what we're going to do next when I come back on the screen is I'm going to show you how you can take all these lists and you can have the agent just doing a personalized template, so it doesn't sound like, hey, my name is Vanessa and I found your information through Manus, okay? And Manus is writing this email and I am a robot, okay? So I'm going to help you to program the agent in a way that is going to write a personalized email, and the agent is going to send all these emails every day. There is a level up than that, because then when you start getting those replies, what's going to happen? You need to reply, right? So I'm going to show you how you can set up your agent so it tells you if someone's replied, so you don't have to check your email all the time. Yes, it worked. Steven Mason, it worked. Awesome, awesome. But now this is what I show you right now, guys, is level 1. Type level 1. This is level 1. And I want you to be in level 5. Level 5. That's it. I just want you to go from 1 to 5. But if you think that this is going to change your life and your business, please type an emoji. How would you feel would be on level 5? Because you probably can't even imagine how it will be on level 5. This is just level 1. It's just finding the information. This is just a conversation. Just give me this and I give it to you. Mm-hmm. When I come back, we're going to take these properties that you found. We're going to ask Manos or Claude to underwrite the deal. I'm going to show you the underwriting that is going to give you. Mm-hmm. And we're going to ask to write an email to these brokers. You can also send a LinkedIn invitation to this broker as well. Mm-hmm. And all this time, what you're going to be doing? Sleeping. You can be sleeping while this is running. So when you wake up, your new AI analyst agent is giving you all this information. So now you filter through the noise of everything. You filter through the noise to all this acquisition. Yes. Yes. I'm sorry. Gary said, I'm so new. This is blowing my mind. Yes, you need to. This is the thing. We talked about this yesterday, guys. It's $50. It's $5 per hour. Cheap or expensive? Is $5 per hour cheap or expensive? It's cheap. Cheap, Robin says. Okay. Well, I think depending on what those $5 per hour are giving you. If I hire an analyst for $5 per hour and he's working for me 40 hours a week and I pay them $1,500, but can only underwrite 5 deals, that for me is very expensive. Would you agree on that? I'm reading on the comments. Would you agree on that, that $5 became really expensive? So it depends on the value that you are receiving. It depends on the value that you're receiving. Now, it's $50 a month for an AI that can do this, cheap or expensive? It's pretty cheap. It's pretty cheap if it's able to do the work. Now, what you need is not, this is the how. What you need is the who. That's what you have with us here today in these 3 days. Take advantage of that, guys. And it's not, I don't want to impress you. I was to impress on you the fact that there is nobody in the industry that knows AI more than us. Right? I have been in this industry for years. I'm the only and the number 1 speaker on AI in real estate. There is nobody that knows how to do this better than us. Take advantage of that, because we charge a lot of money, okay, to companies, bigger companies to do that. And the bigger companies that has 20 employees, they are in deep trouble. Companies that have 50 employees, they are in deep trouble. You know why? You know why? See if someone can figure it out. Those are 50 people in that company that they're scared they're going to lose their job. And they should be scared. They should be scared. Because when the companies start implementing AI, they're going to realize there are so many people that they don't need in the company. Yes? Okay, drop an emoji if you want to learn more, okay? If you want to wake up in 6 months, okay, with all these deals in your inbox.